You don't wanna be high like me. Never really know why like me. You don't ever wanna step up.
Jesus Christ, Etude House again. New base product. This is the Precious Mineral BB Balm. So going back to their line of precious, not going back, but they got their Any Cushion line, and then they have their Precious Mineral BB creams, which have several. I feel like that's one of the BB creams that we're well known for, especially back when BB creams were like becoming a thing. I picked this up because Jungkook told me that bitch knows everything. We were walking to the station, he's just like, "Oh, did you hear about the new BB Balm?" Just like, I believe one of the really popular ones was the age 21, but if you guys remember the package, well, first of all, the packaging is very similar to the the AC mild cushion BB cushion, the cushion meant for like acne prone skin, and also the real powder cushion, which I really like the AC mild one though. It's one of those marbled ones that has like essence in it, and then you've got like a cream, so it's like a cream foundation basically. I guess it's supposed to be like the cream version of like, because I know they have Any Cushion that has like the pearl dots in it, and I guess that's supposed to be for like moisturizing, but honestly, whenever it has gimmicky things like that in it, I don't really like pay that much attention to it. But you know, we're gonna try this out and see how it works. The claims are all in Korean, but honestly, I can't be bothered. I just want to know if it works or not in terms of like wearability, coverage, things like that. I got mine in the second shade beige. I believe there's 3 shades in total. We'll just dip right in. I'm gonna swirl because I feel like tapping won't work. It's really solid. It feels really like stiff. Oh, I said too light. It's probably too light for me. It's looking a little too light. Let me try adding more. Oh, by the way, I only have my normal skincare on right now. I didn't put sunscreen because I know, you know, from now on, definitely not going to wear sunscreen for foundation reviews anymore, because I feel like, oh my god. Do you see this? I hope you can see this. Am I in focus? Do you see that? What is it doing? Uh-oh, Etude House. Uh-oh. The color's not too bad. It's coming off, I don't know. You know, I might have just gone the wrong shade. As you saw, I did have to dip back in there several times, but it's given me pretty, even coverage, I guess. Oh my god, people are gonna yell at me in the comments. I'll put some on my ear, and I'm also gonna take it down my neck. This color I wouldn't say is like really pink, because it's not yellow, but it's not really pink. It's more neutral, I suppose, which is better than it being too pink. Because if it's, the color's already a little bit too light, then that's one problem. But if it's too pink as well, then that's another issue. But you know, it's all right. I can work it. See, from here down, if I put it on the other side, it will all look even. But for now, it just looks crazy because I only have it on half of my face. But here's without. Here's with. The finish is more on the natural side, not too glowy. Why do I feel like it's gonna get all dry and crusty? Like the way it looks on my skin right now, like it looks okay, but it's almost leaning towards like it's gonna start looking all patchy and shit on me. But the thing is, I exfoliated my skin last night, so we'll see. Observation. Definitely, you see me sometimes swiping, and that's mostly just to get the product across my skin, but then I definitely have to pat it, because if I swipe alone, which, you know, you shouldn't be in general with your foundation. I feel like tapping is always the best way to apply. It gets a little bit streaky if you just swipe, so I have to pat it in. Let's see if I can cover the redness on my nose. Alright, so there it is, all over my face. One layer, I can't call that one layer because I kept dipping back in, but I feel like I didn't really make that much of a dent in the product itself. It's very solid, it's a very hard cream. I'm gonna see if just a little bit more in the center. Let's see. Put this. Okay, I like it with that little bit of extra on top. I feel like it's more even now. Again, the color's not too bad, but that's because it's more neutral. If it was a bit more pink, I think it would be more glaringly obvious. But overall, I'm not... Oh my god, do you see this? Right here? Do you see that? It's right here. It's almost like it's getting a little like crusty. But like I haven't even like I haven't done anything different in terms of skincare. In fact, I used my best skincare today, and I used a lot of moisture, not a lot of moisture, but I used one of my favorite moisturizers. So I'm hoping that like settles down as like my natural oils like push throughout the day. That's what I'm riding on, because right now it's looking pretty obvious. Like it looks like makeup to me on the skin, like especially around my nose, around my eyes. Do you see that right here? Also concerned that it might, because of like the formula itself, because it's an actual cream, I feel like excuse me, worried that it's gonna get settled into my fine lines. But you know what, this is how it looks on the skin. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. I don't think I'm gonna powder. I just want to see how it works on its own throughout the day. But I'll apply some simple makeup, I guess, and I'll be right back. So I did my regular makeup, and I did add a little bit of contour to my nose, a powder contour, just because I like the way my nose looks with contour. But I mean, it all looks fine, I guess. But the only thing I'm like confused by is the fact that it's like a cream foundation, but like it's making my skin look like, you know, when you look like you need to exfoliate after having put makeup on, you're just looking at yourself and you're just like, Jesus Christ, I should have exfoliated. It's giving me that look in a way. From like far away it looks fine, but like up close it's like borderline like she's got makeup on, you know what I mean? But it has like a glow to it, so it sort of still has that like skin like essence to it, that effect to it. But like this foundation is really confusing me right now. We'll just see how it works throughout the day. Maybe it might be different in terms of like if you like powder, use concealer, primer, all that. But right now alone it's kind of whatever. Etude House for me in terms of base products is very hit or miss. So I don't know. You know what? A lot of it might have to do with the fact that the color is not right for me. But you know what? Hopefully the formula is decent. In which case I would definitely need to pick up the other color, the step above this one. It's basically 10 o'clock right now, and I will vlog throughout the day. So here's how it's looking in natural daylight. I don't think this viewfinder is a very good representation of what I'm looking at right now, or how it looks, but hopefully you can see what I was talking about earlier. I mean, and the thing is, I have oily skin, so if it's gonna look like this on oily skin, hopefully it doesn't remain looking like this, but and it's just me. But if it's gonna be on dry skin, girl, I don't even. So like the finish is looking all soft and creamy and cute, but she's settling into them lines. Pat them shits out. It was also under my eyes as well, but I already patted it out. I don't know. See, from here it looks fine, but like up close, it's just, to me it just looks makeup-y. I don't know. Is it because I got the wrong shade? Maybe that's why. Today, well, it's 12:43. Today, I'm reviewing the new BB Balm from Etude House.
How is that?
It's one of those ones that's like a cream that has like essence swirled into. It's like that problematic friend that you have. Like you like them, but like they're very problematic. Like I like how it looks from far away, but the thing is, I can't get over how makeup-y it looks. Like on the skin, like even though I moisturize my skin, I didn't use sunscreen.
Like you're right here.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I didn't use sunscreen because I know sunscreen can sometimes mess up makeup.
Yeah, like your Troy Adekate aesthetic.
Matcha. Immediately upon, it already looks like I exfoliated my skin last night, but it looks like I had dry skin. Like it showed, right here. I don't know why. And I didn't change my skincare. It looks. I mean, I used the Orchid moisturizer, which like that's like my fail proof.
Yeah.
Like nothing looks bad on top except this one.
Coverage is good though.
It's alright. I said this even on camera how I have oily skin, but I feel like if on dry skin,
it's not gonna go well.
Yeah. Yo, what is that? What the hell is that? Can you see? Oh my god, do you see that right there? Look at that. I just, oh my gosh. Oh. Y'all, I'm like, what the hell is this?
And he just touched up.
Good at, what the? See, look, I touch it and look at that.
That's no.
foundation looks so bad. I'm like extremely unhappy right now. I've done everything. Okay, hold on. Let me show you what it looks like up close first. Oh Lord, what? It looks terrible on this side. Right here. Oh my god. It looks patchy as hell. Oh Lord, what? Sorry, I had to like lean into the camera. I've prepped my skin exactly how I prep my skin for like a good foundation day. Didn't wear sunscreen. Used one of my favorite moisturizers. But it didn't. It looks terrible on me. Might be because my skin is more on the oily side and I have fine lines right here, so that can cause it to like act all weird on top of the skin. I do normally powder my skin, but hopefully this gives you an idea of what it looks like on its own. No primer, no powder, none of that. I feel like this would be really good for people with normal skin that's very smooth, no wrinkles, very young skin. I think that's how I feel about a lot of like Etude House bases. Really good for young skin. To be honest with you, I'm not surprised the way it's acting like this because cream foundations tend to act like this on me anyway, but I think that plus the fact that it has the essence in it, plus my oily skin, does not work that great. So I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, but like I'm gonna try like powdering my face at least to see how it how much better that is. Probably not gonna change my skincare routine up very much, but alright, so it's day 2 of me trying this cushion, foundation, whatever you want to call it, BB Balm. And this time I put, I mean, the color's a little too light for me, but anyway, looking past that, and girl, under my eyes, remember yesterday where it was creasing under my eyes? Immediate creasing. So I had to like pat that shit out real quick and then set it with the powder. I used the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and it's looking alright. I also used primer. I used a pore filling primer so my skin was more smooth out. So I noticed it looked better going onto the skin, of course. So we'll see how it performs today. Hi, so this is, I don't even know, it's like 7 p.m. now, and I can say now that it lasts, of course, unsurprisingly for me at least, it lasts much better with a primer and a powder. I'm sorry, my nose is so brown, bitch. She got too crazy with that concert today. But it seems like even between the primer and the powder, it's almost like it's almost like it's breaking down within those two layers. It's hard to explain. Like, of course, it lasts much better with the primer and the powder because it's getting help from those two things. But even then, it doesn't save it from like the formula itself. I feel like the formula is just, even though it's a cream, it's almost like it's too thin in a way, because I feel like the more, if you want better, more long wear, the product itself has to have like meat to it. But the thing is, I feel like for a cream, it's quite thin, and so in turn that translates to not as much long wear. I don't know if it's because I got it in this shade. That might be my fault. However, even then, I'm looking at it and I'm still not that impressed by it. Again, this probably proves my theory that it's probably good for people with like really great skin already that are normal. For me with oily skin, it's breaking, the oil in my skin is breaking it down. It might also because there's that essence, that skincare, I believe, that's in the cream itself. Sometimes that can like make it all weird. But if you have dry skin, I have a feeling that it will make your skin look like, if you have, especially if you have, because I have oily skin, but it still made it look like my skin was dry, and I didn't do anything different to my skincare routine. So that says volumes about it, I feel like. But you know what? That's just my experience with it. It's different for every person. I know some people enjoy a lot of things that I don't, didn't have a good experience with. So, yeah, that was my little experience with this BB Balm. Did you see that? It's still like creasing. I don't get it. Why? Where did I say? I used my good powder. A good powder that makes any foundation look good, but this one couldn't stand up to it. Anyway, that was my review. If you want to check it out, it'll be linked down below for you to check out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here now. Bye guys, see you.